get to the focus of the day. Is your focus number 1? Is it number 2? Or is it number 3? What is the focus today? One, 2, or 3. Let's look and see what we have. If your energy is towards number 1, then it is about the distorted desire. Conscious desire rarely satisfies the unconscious need driving it. So looking at your desires, what's driving you? What's underneath of it? And a lot of times, if you grow up really poor, you have the desire to be rich. Okay? So these are the types of things, again, that drive us. Maybe if you're young and you're told you're not pretty or whatever, then you're driven to do a lot of plastic surgery. Could be, any of those types of things that are under the surface, which are driving us and have been back there, the little niggling thing that keeps that, hamster wheel going of mind, okay? That little negative voice that's out there. So what is it that's driving you in the underneath the surface? Time to maybe look at that deeper today and question that. Question the validity of it, because what you usually find is that if it's something that's not freeing, that it's an illusion of truth, illusion, something that we believed that is not for our benefit, and it's not true in the end. Now, if your focus is towards the energy of number 2, it's on transitions. You have all of the inner resources you need to cross whatever bridges arise on your path. So what is it you're working on now? What transition are you in the midst of? Don't forget, things are always changing. Underneath the surface, things are moving even though you may not see it, such as what's going on here with the Lyme disease. I look perfectly fine on the outside, but inside there's a World War III going on between me and that little organism. Oh my goodness. Who's going to hold what territory? Or is your focus number 3? So if it's number 3, the energy is towards renewal. Regeneration begins with decay. Everything has its cycle. Now, I was watching one today that was very interesting on dandelions, okay? What dandelions are doing. And it was talking about that, if you don't like dandelions in your yard or whatever, they have a purpose. And they burrow down. If the soil is really compact, I'm going to tell you what he said. It was really interesting. If the soil is really compact, they try to bury the roots deep to loosen that soil. If there is was it calcium? It was some mineral that's missing. Again, they would replenish that into the soil. Okay, so really interesting on it, but part of it is you leave them there. When they decay, that mineral goes back into the soil and replenishes it. Just like every year we have the leaves on the trees, they fall, okay, and then we have that regeneration of soil that takes place. So no matter where you're at, we are in the midst of that cycle: birth, death, decay, dust we are, and to dust we will return. You have that cycle that takes place, and it's a natural cycle. So renewal, where are you at in that cycle? The cycle of life. Again, something has to end for something to begin. Just like the death card in tarot doesn't always mean physical death, but it means an end of something, transition into something new. Don't forget, energy does not, energy remains, it just transitions into something else, okay? So, again, let's go through it. If it's number 1, distorted desire, looking at things that are driving one, that you need to get a handle on. Or number 2, a transition, in the midst of a transition. Or number 3, in the midst of renewal. Kind of like the phoenix, okay? Something is ending, but that just opens the door for something new to come in. So I'm going to leave this here, much love and light, and I'm going to pull the cards again, and let's do the spirit read. See what comes through this morning. What is the topic today? Thanks for tuning in, love and light. See you online.